World News Alas 8.
I am Princess Castro. Here are the latest stories. U.S. President Donald Trump took two diverging paths on global trade this week, mending ties with China through a trade deal and rare earth mineral agreement, and escalating tensions with Canada by suddenly ending negotiations and threatening new tariffs. Here are the details.
U.S. President Donald Trump struck two dramatically different tones on global trade this week, announcing a breakthrough agreement with China while cutting off negotiations with Canada. Trump revealed that the U.S. and China had signed a new trade pact aimed at reinforcing a truce between the world's two largest economies. According to the White House, the deal builds on a framework established in Geneva and is seen as a positive step towards stabilizing years of economic tensions. In sharp contrast, Trump suddenly ended trade talks with Canada, calling its new digital services tax a direct and blatant attack on the U.S. In a Truth Social post, Trump said the U.S. would impose new tariffs on Canadian goods within 7 days. U.S. officials criticized Canada for applying the tax retroactively and warned that broad tariffs could follow if not withdrawn. Canadian leaders, including Prime Minister Mark Carney, expressed disappointment but said they remain open to further talks. As for China, the United States has settled a key trade dispute involving rare earth minerals and magnets. It can be remembered that China had earlier suspended exports of several critical minerals and magnets in response to new U.S. tariffs, disrupting global supply chains vital to industries. The new agreement is expected to restore the flow of these essential materials and ease tensions between the two economic giants. Faith Villanueva reporting for Golden Nation Network.
Meanwhile, sudden violent storms hit France on Wednesday night, bringing hailstones, thousands of lightning strikes, strong winds, torrential rain, and floods. 2 people were reported dead and 17 were injured. Here's the full story.
Several days of intense heat, a low-pressure system near Portugal headed to northern France on Wednesday night, forming supercells which produced large hailstones, lightning, destructive winds, torrential rain, and floods across Paris and central France. Over the course of the night, more than 70,000 lightning strikes were recorded. Hailstones reaching 8 centimeters in diameter caused damage to property, crops, and vehicles. Rainfall brought flash floods and ferocious wind toppled trees. Several flights were delayed at Orly Airport in Paris, and the roof of the National Assembly even began to leak, causing a halt to the legislative discussions on the Middle East conflict. The violent storms killed a 12-year-old boy when he was struck by a falling tree in southwestern France, and another 59-year-old man was also killed after his motorbike collided with a storm-felled tree in northwestern France. The deadly storm resulted in 2 fatalities and 17 injuries, with 1 person in critical condition. Emergency responders received over 300 calls throughout the raging of storms and conducted about 30 rescues. Around 120 firefighters were deployed all over the night, and the French Civil Defense Agency reported that approximately 110,000 homes lost their electricity. Zeni Derama reporting for Golden Nation Network.
We are the voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I am Princess Castro. Watch these stories on NewsForce.
World News Alas 8.